Hello everyone, it's your girl Esther Joy coming at you with another video. On this channel, we love to talk about love, light, joy, and peace. So if you, my friend, are into spreading all of those good vibes, then hit subscribe and join the Good Vibes Delivery family. Alright, so today we're going to hop right into it. We're going to be talking about manifestation. And I'm just going to be going over a couple things I have learned about manifestation, what works, what doesn't work, and we're also going to be touching a little bit on ADHD and how I think it affects manifestation. So yeah, manifestation. Well, we are always manifesting at every given moment. We are always creating, and manifestation is when the unseen becomes seen. So maybe it could be a feeling that is now an experience that you can physically experience, or it's a thought of an object that is now manifested in your reality. Whatever it may be, manifestation is definitely one of the key components to understanding how our universe works and how reality plays out. So if you are wanting to create a life that is in more alignment with your soul purpose, then it's really important to understand how manifestation works so that you can manifest that dream life. So we're gonna hop right into it, by talking a little bit about ADHD. Now, I live in America, and America, I think, has like very high ADHD. A lot of people have it, and a lot of people go undiagnosed as well because they might not consider themselves like either that extreme, which is fine, but pretty much ADHD for me is it is definitely an attention disorder. And when we really think about it, where your attention goes, energy flows. So what is ADHD? It is I won't say manifestation disorder, but it's a lack of self-control and your own focus, because you might not even be aware of what you are creating with this attention. And if you are aware of it, then we'll go over some tips to kind of get the most out of our manifestations, regardless if we associate ourselves having ADHD or not. So I have my trusty book right here that I like to write all my notes in, and I have some on ADHD, and I also have some on manifestation, and I wanted to connect the two, as I think that there are a lot of connections that should be made. In this day and age, there's so much to put your attention on that we are constantly, when you think about it, being pulled. Our attention is being pulled and pulled and pulled. Everyone is and everything is competing for our attention. And when this happens, when we have so many external frequencies that are trying to take our attention, know what they are doing. When your attention goes, wherever your attention goes, that's where energy will flow. That's where energy will expand. That's where the manifestation will take place. So if we are unable to control where our attention goes, then we are unconsciously manifesting things in our world, hoping for the best. And I feel like we can all agree that isn't the most effective way to manifest. So one thing I would say, and I have heard that helps with ADHD, is sugary liquids. Now, I wouldn't say that that will cure your ADHD, no, but for younger kids, I've heard that it does help them focus on a task during the time they're intaking that liquid. So maybe something that you could do is, while you are focusing on your manifestations, or while you're planning out your day ahead, and yes, if you have ADHD, you should absolutely definitely plan your day out ahead. I would suggest buying a notebook or a journal to put down the important thoughts before they escape your mind. Yeah, there are so many things that you can do to really take your power back from this. What I see ADHD as is, I see it as purely lack of self-control, for use of a better word, where we are, it might not be that we want to have control over certain parts, and I must say ADHD, it's a wonderful thing. You are very much more creative because you don't have that control over certain thoughts and ideas, but you can also be a bit more scattered than the usual. And when you are scattered energy is not manifestation energy. It's energy that will stay scattered in your head. But people with ADHD, I secretly believe, have an immense amount of power. They have so much power that they might be nervous to really hone in and bring all that power to the present moment. Because when you have all of this scattered energy that is in different areas of the multidimensional world that we live in, when you are in your thoughts and when you're in somewhere else and you have a conversation going on and all this stuff, you are literally taking power away from yourself. But when you are able to hone in on this very, very powerful energy that you have in your being, when you are able to just focus on one cognitive goal, whether that be your sole purpose, whether that be a new car or a house or a friendship or relationship, whatever it be, if you are truly able to bring your presence into the focus moment, which with a little bit of practice, and you might be doing it right now, you might be bringing yourself into that present moment right now. By doing this, by practicing, just bringing your attention into the present moment, you are breaking the chains of that attention deficit disorder. Like, you are breaking something that was thought to be a part of you. ADHD is simply scattered energy that isn't directed in the most efficient and effective way. But when you become aware of your energy, when you become aware of your power, it can really help you. That's all I'm saying. It can really help you. When you can just allow yourself to focus on one thing and all the thoughts surrounding that are surrounding that one thing, that is so powerful. It is so powerful. So if you have ADHD or if you associate yourself with someone having trouble paying attention, then have no worries. You're probably a little scared of your own power because you are quite a powerful being when you are able to put your attention and your presence and your energy in the present moment and direct it towards something that you believe is effective and useful for your future. Another thing about people with ADHD and manifestation is that I was listening to a doctor, and if I can find his whole lecture, then I'll post it down below. But he was talking about how a lot of the times it's much less focused on future directions and much more in the moment. Now, the thing is with someone with ADHD is that they will act upon impulses in that moment, not really thinking about the future. So they'll pretty much do whatever feels good for them, and that's why I say it's kind of like a lack of self-discipline, because they don't really see the bigger picture of the future that they are wanting to manifest or create. A lot of the times they will just get caught up on one thing that is happening, and they will just go in that direction without giving a second thought about what they want in the future. So what can I say? What are my tips to combat this? Have a vision board. Have a word or have a goal, just one goal, and don't worry if it's not like super refined. Just have a word or have a goal that you are going towards every single day, and your thoughts will start to just align themselves to that. So even if your thoughts are still a bit more scattered than usual, that actually can be a good thing if you're focusing on one particular goal, idea, or word, because you will start to have your thoughts will start just going in that direction. So all of your thoughts will start branching off in the direction you so choose. Now, yeah, so with that being said, definitely journal, definitely record yourself. Maybe going back in time, that might not be ideal for you, as you are probably someone who is always wanting to be in the present moment, in the now, wanting to see what they can create with what they have. Having a book or having a journal is a really good way to keep tabs on those thoughts that you want to remember, on those ideas that if you just keep them in your head, they're going to be bombarded by other thoughts. So get a journal, get something to write your thoughts in, whether it be sticky notes or on your iPhone or Android on the Notes app, whatever it be. Get somewhere where you can put down those thoughts that you really resonate with and that you are wanting to direct your attention more towards. Get in that habit. Now, another thing that I've noticed with manifestation and with ADHD is that our phones they can be weapons when it comes to someone with an attention disorder, just because our phones are constantly trying to grab our attention. And if we're not careful and really monitoring what are the messages that are being shown, and what energies are being, portrayed through our phone, if we're not careful and we're just kind of jumping in that rabbit hole without giving a second thought about what it is that we really want to be doing and where we want to be going, then it can be a little bit of a trap. So if you're using your phone, I would say try to minimize it. I would love to do as an interaction designer, I am always trying to find new and easier digital aspects to sides of things and how we can incorporate those with the energetic world and with, the betterment of humanity. So with that being said, one thing that really helps is clean up your phone background, clean up your phone, unfollow people that really aren't helping you, follow people that you enjoy their content more, and generally speaking, clean up the apps on your phone, delete all those old apps that you don't really use. You can always download them another time if you really need to use them again. But if you clean up that phone, it's like clearing out your head. It's great because, again, everything is a reflection. So if you got a messy desktop, you got messy apps everywhere, then try to clean them up. Maybe put them in folders, maybe label them. Have fun with it. I think it should be a fun thing, and definitely it will help you focus more on whatever that goal is, that really big goal that you are going towards. Now, I personally feel like I have heard that ADHD is something that can be passed down through families. I'm going to let my dog in and then I will finish this note. Hello, Jedi. Thank you for waiting. Good boy. Hi. Mwah. Yeah. And I must say that one thing I will say, is that, when you have ADHD, you need to meditate. I believe, and this might just be me, I believe ADHD is just a severe case of the monkey minds. Monkey minds are that little chatterbox in your head that is just always shooting you feedback constantly. Now, when you have ADHD, from what I can hear and what I can see, it is that little chatterbox getting a little bit louder, kind of leading your thoughts and chattering on and on and on and on, and you got more chatter on and on and on and on. done. You got more chatter on and on and on and on, and it's very hard to focus with all that chatter, right? Meditate, meditate, meditate. Meditate, whether it be for 30 seconds, whether it be for 30 minutes. Meditate for as long as you see fit for yourself. And I honestly think that that is one of the biggest medicines for ADHD, and it is probably one of the most effective ways to get yourself really focused on those manifestations. Another focusing technique that I highly suggest if you are interested is literally just staring at a dot across the room. So whether you have a little post-it note with a dot on it and you just stare at it every day for a couple of minutes, this will really increase your focus, and you will feel the energy that is being created by just focusing on that dot. Because wherever your attention goes, energy is going to flow. So by staring on this dot, you are just getting used to focusing on one area and creating more and more energy for that manifestation to happen. And that's really important when you're manifesting. And that's why I feel like a lot of people are saying that manifestation isn't working for them. It's because they have so many thoughts in their mind that the energy cannot manifest all of these thoughts all at once. That's not how it goes. You need to have your attention and your energy and your focus in the present moment to manifest consciously. You are always manifesting, of course, but if you want to consciously manifest the life that you so desire, then you need to focus on that. So that is what I have for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. It was really enjoyable to make. Comment down below. I would love to know if you or someone in your family has ADHD, and if you have any tips on how you deal with that, how you keep your focus on that straight and narrow path. I would love to know, so comment down below. Of course, give this a like if you liked today's video and you found value in it. It helps me know that I can continue making videos like so. And hit subscribe if you haven't already. I love all my subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. I believe I have 73 subscribers right now, which is very exciting. I'm very, very thankful. And if you've watched all the way up until this point, I love you, dear friend. Thank you so much for watching, and namaste.